Nothing beats a good beach day.
So what made you decide to bring us all to the beach anyway?
Oh, it's been kinda stressful lately, so we thought that this would be a fun way to help everyone relax.
Uh-huh. And there is no ulterior motive, right?
None whatsoever.
Sure.
Chasing the stars, we'll stride into the dawn. Never back down till the battle is won. Face each foe with hearts brave and true, unafraid of the unknown, because I'll face it all with you. Hello, I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Seeing as that we're at the beach today, we're going to be looking at Linkara's video on comic book swimsuit issues.
Hello and welcome to Atop the Fourth Wall, where bad comics burn.
I think it's the sunglasses, but it looks like we're about to get Weekend at Linkara's.
Parody is actually the thing that needs to be talked about right away.
No, the thing that needs to be talked about right away is how this cover looks like She-Hulk is being ogled by a tribe of red Yondus.
And for some reason, Daredevil was in the skiing event. Yeah, I'm pretty sure heightened senses and jumping around Hell's Kitchen makes you qualified to go skiing.
I mean, he's as good a choice as any, other than someone way too obvious like Iceman.
For example, the highlight of it is a centerfold of Mary Jane Watson in a more painted style.
My blood runs cold, my marriage has just been sold, my ex-wife is a centerfold. Me, 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 me.
Although considering this is supposed to be about superheroines and not just straight-up fashion models, it's unclear in story why she's here.
If anyone who knows anything about 90s Spider-Man comics can answer, was there a time when MJ was publicly known in-universe as having some sort of professional connection to any heroes?
This is a more comedic take of Cable in all gritty-teeth 90s-ness being pissy about a leopard print bikini that Boom Boom and Jubilee want him to wear.
Her name is Boom Boom? I think we found a strong contender for dumbest superhero name meant to be taken seriously.
Why did he even bring the giant guns on this trip?
Well, better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them.
Also, again, the whole idea of having a framing device makes the in-universe aspect confusing, since there's a full page of a bunch of supervillainesses posing in skimpy outfits for this charity event.
I can't really say about the others, but it wouldn't surprise me if Black Cat was just here to fluster Peter.
What's happened to their legs? Damn it, Wolverine! We tried that macho deodorant and it made our legs shrink! This time, the framing device sets the photo shoot in Wakanda during T'Challa's marriage to a woman named Monica Lynn. Ironically, the Black Panther would end up marrying Storm later on, and she's the one gracing the cover. Don't just kill them, punish them! You guys are aware that the Punisher is a mass-murdering vigilante wanted by law enforcement, right?
Unfortunately, being an active criminal isn't the job deterrent it used to be.
And thanks to its special new formula, DeathCon actually prolongs the death of insects. Make sure they feel as much pain as possible before they die. DeathCon, when you feel like being especially cruel to creatures that don't know any better.
This whole product feels like a violation of the Geneva Convention.
Like, how much tanning oil did Cap cover himself with? Is Captain America in blackface in this?
Look, when we said we were cool with a black Captain America, this is not what we meant!
And Dr. Doom is wearing sunglasses and holding a blow-up doll. No woman has ever been able to handle the might and power of Doom! As such, Doom gets very lonely, even on vacations. Do not judge Doom!
No, seriously, don't judge Doom. Your eyes will pop out of their sockets and you'll get a voice like helium.
The final ad is for an insurance company after one of the Hulk's rampages and gah, that smile! What is it with these swimsuit issues making the Hulk scary?
Maybe they're trying to remind people of Hulk's status as one of the universal monsters.
Second swimsuit issue brings a different sort of framing device in the form of Pip the Troll, who we last saw in the Infinity War review.
Ah yes, Pip. The fourth character in the MCU played by Patton Oswalt that'll no doubt be forgotten.
After the events of Infinity War, Pip the Troll wins a card game with the other members of the Watch and uses the power of the Infinity Stones to arrange a party.
Honestly, Linkara, if you ever figure out how to use your Infinity Gauntlet in our dimension, that is the first thing you should do with it. Can't go any worse than the last party you hosted.
The third Marvel Swimsuit issue brings the action to the friggin' moon!
I know they're not going to, but it'd be hilarious if they replaced all the swimsuits with spacesuits.
Also, America's ass, everybody!
Do you think the Russos knew that they were creating one of the greatest memes of all time with that line?
Wait, why is he reading the Constitution? Is that just what Cap does in his spare time?
I'd say he does so while listening to America Fuck Yeah, but, you know.
Language.
By this point, there's only a single parody ad for Tylenade Triple Strength, which is what I needed after reading the Pip the Troll swimsuit issue.
Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't say you needed it after reviewing Marvel.
Winner of the most amusing in the book is Venom Fishing, since he just put on swim trunks over his symbiote. One's with Spider-Man on him, because I think he might be a little obsessed.
It's sad when one side refuses to get over the breakup.
We've also got Namor obviously being pissed off in this shot, the caption pointing out that it probably has to do with the skimpy seashell thing he's wearing.
Was this used as the concept art for Mr. Nimbus? At this point, Linkara does go into an examination of the difference between the sexualization of the women versus the men. I won't really go into it here, check out the original video if you're curious, but I will just say, fair enough. It's something that I personally never really considered.
Like a Street Fighter and Friends swimsuit issue from 2017, which, like, actual porn of these characters exists for free on the internet.
In fact, some would say that's what the internet is for.
And it's fine. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. I just don't see the point in this day and age. Of course, there's another one that's just as baffling. Grim fairy tales.
I knew those two bastards were into some weird shit.
Because if there was one demographic that was sorely misrepresented in the comic book industry, it was the fairy tale boob enthusiasts.
You mean the people who are always sharing this clip on Twitter?
Also, get this comic if you really wanted to see Snow White's wicked stepmother's butt.
About that. Can Disney sue over that given how close to their design this seems to be? You know what I mean.
Also, mermaid ass, if you can call it an ass.
And I told you that's a question I don't need answered.
Yeah, it's just a single story set on a beach with the various characters involved.
Okay, I'm sure that woman being zoomed in on is supposed to be covered in green crystals, but it looks like her swimsuit is made out of cabbage.
My cabbages!
This review is good. A nice look at this oddity of the industry and both what they did right, but mostly what they did wrong. I'm a review reviewer. You review it, I review you.
Well, well, there's a signal I haven't seen in a long time.